Hey everybody, welcome back to another video. As you can see, I'm sitting here in my PJs. It's been a long couple days. I'm really tired. Just had a lot of stuff going on in the background that's been taking up my time, so I haven't really had too much of a chance to do any videos. I just recorded my Army one earlier, and I thought, this week, my mother and my stepdad, they seem to really like the one I talked about, the recurring dream I had as a kid. Their birthdays are this week, so I figured let me give them a little birthday present as best I can since they're in South Carolina and I'm here in Houston, Texas. And I talk about another recurring dream I had as a kid. This one, it's not as detailed as that one, so this video is going to be a little bit shorter. But I'll do my best to try to explain it and talk about it. So in this one particular dream, I had this one after I stopped having the recurring dream that I talked about in my first dreams video. I started having this one. Uh, Again, really weird. I don't know. I mean, dreams are so symbolic of all different things and meanings. And I've tried to kind of research them best I can to try to understand what all this stuff means, but I've never really come to any concrete conclusions. When I've written about them on Facebook over the years, and if anybody watching my videos knows anything about them, I would love to hear in the comments. If you could please explain it to me, I'd love to understand what the heck is going on. If I'm cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs or if these dreams actually mean something. Rebecca reminds me all the time. I keep forgetting about this. If you do enjoy these videos, please like them. Subscribe to my channel. Hit the little notification button up on the top so that whenever I post a new video, you guys will know about it. I had been doing them on a fairly regular basis, but just the last couple days, between work and personal stuff, there's just been so much going on. I've just been so tired, so I apologize. I'm not trying to drip feed anybody anything, but I will try to get back into it because I still have a whole series of videos I do want to talk about other dreams. I started my Army series. I got to get that going. Music, movies, video games, all kinds of stuff. I try to do something a little bit different in every video so that somebody will find something that they like. I'm sure that a few of my friends, they'll watch everything, and I certainly appreciate that. But like not everybody's gonna like every topic, so I just try to keep it varied. But like I said, since my mom and my stepdad really liked that last one about the dream, I figured let me do something nice for them for their birthday. So okay. So, in this dream, I am a railroad worker back in the late 1800s, I guess. I would anticipate. I would assume that this was somewhere out west, maybe Nebraska, Wyoming, Oregon. Who knows? I don't know. I remember it being a sunny day. We were working on the railroad. I was a tall, skinny Irish guy. I just remember red hair, red beard, derby, overalls full of grease and dirt and whatever. I was part of the crew that's laying the track down, putting the wood down, putting the metal over top of it, nailing the spikes, all that good stuff. And the setting was kind of like it was. We were sort of in the mountains, but not really. Like we were on the side of a mountain, sort of. And we had used dynamite and blown out a big tunnel, and the train was going to be coming through the tunnel and down these tracks that we built. The tracks are kind of lifted up. And what I mean by that is, there was an incline on either side of the tracks. Not a huge incline, but like the tracks were raised up, I guess. If it was raining or something had happened, the train was high enough that it could still get through. On one side, when you go down this incline, was the mountains. On the other side were maybe 40, 50 feet back were like what was the forest that we hadn't cleaned out, like big tall trees. I guess we had cleaned out, all the trees in the path going forward to kind of flatten it out for the train tracks or whatnot. Anyway, so just remember, we had been working, we got this all set up, and then we were a bunch of us, all the workers, whatever, were standing down that little incline on the mountainside, and here on the other side is the trees and whatnot. And I just remember that we hear the train, the steam engine horn, which I love the sound of that, by the way. I'm not big on trains per se. I did ride a lot of trains when I was younger, the Long Island Railroad, and a couple times the subway in New York City, which is an experience in itself. I wouldn't recommend it, but anyway, rode the train. as a kid in Argentina a couple hours, to when I went down there to visit some family when I was 3 years old, 7 years old, and 11. I think the last time I went. Anyway, so I remember in the dream that the train's coming out the tunnel and it's hauling ass, and I guess it's sort of like a little celebration for us because we had finished this section, the track or whatnot. So all the guys we're all down in that little incline down there, and we're all excited. We're cheering and clapping, and we're happy to see the train. Well, something happens, and it was like it happened so quick. There's no time to react. But the train comes flying out the tunnel, and you see the steam coming out of the engine. You hear the noise, and it hits something. I don't know if it hit an Aaron spike, if something. It hit something, and I'm not a science major, but I understand a little bit of the concept of physics and gravity and motion. And the train's coming so fast, and all of a sudden you can't just stop on a dime. So it hits something, and the train goes up like this and over, and next thing you know, it falls on all of the guys there and crushes us to death and kills everyone and whatnot. So kind of a weird, morbid dream to have. But no more morbid than the Hotel on the Edge of Forever, the recurring dream I did my first dream video on that I had when I was really young. So I guess a little more graphic in the dream, but no less morbid because that one was kind of a weird dream too. There was one other recurring dream I had as a kid where I was not quite like Evil Dead, but I was like out in the forest in a cabin with friends I knew from school where some axe murderer was trying to kill us, But that's really the only that one which I don't really remember a lot about, but and then this one, which I know I'm not really doing a good job of explaining, but it's kind of it's easy in my head. I see it all, but it's hard to translate it. And of course, the one I did the first video on. Those are like the only real recurring dreams I had in my life. I've had tons of crazy dreams, which most people when you have a dream, as soon as you wake up, it's gone. You can't remember anything. I'm either fortunate or unfortunate, blessed or cursed, however you want to look at it. That sometimes I'll have these dreams and they're so detailed. They're so I can remember them, and what I try to do is the ones I can really remember when I wake up that morning. I try to jot down, if not the entire thing, like a quick summary, so that I'll be able to go later on and look at it and reread that summary and remember, and then I can write about it, which I used to do a lot on Facebook, which eventually I'm going to do a little series on all these crazy dreams I've had. Again, I've tried to research them. I'm not a psychologist or a psychiatrist. I don't understand what the symbolism, the meaning for a lot of this stuff is. So if anybody does, please let me know. I'd love to hear it. But that was just it's a little short video where I wanted to kind of talk about that. Not as exciting as my first video, I know, but again, guys, I've been so tired lately. I've got so much going on. I really don't have the normal energy that I would. Don't misunderstand me. Like, I still love making these videos. I'm still going to continue making the videos. I got tons of topics that I'm going to be talking about in the coming months. I just, like I said, with everything going on, I'm kind of pooped lately. That's why I'm in my PJs. I'm not trying to make a fashion statement. I'm tired. It's late at night. But I wanted to, creep a couple of videos in here because I haven't had a chance to do one for about a week. So I hope you guys enjoy this one. I know it's not my greatest in the world. It's a little bit short, much shorter, half the time of a normal one. But there's just not a lot I can elaborate on it. Like I said, it's just this one thing, but it just kept dreaming it over and over. Maybe around the ages of, I don't know, 7 to 10 or something like that. But anyway, if you guys enjoy my videos, please like them. Comment on them. Subscribe to my channel, and I'd love to hear from you guys. I appreciate you, being here with me. Sorry if this wasn't the most exciting one, but like I said, it's not one like I could really elaborate on like the first dream that was super detailed. But I do have dreams videos upcoming that weren't recurring dreams that were like super detailed. So hopefully, that'll give you something to look forward to. So we'll talk to you guys soon. Take care.